What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, long-time trainer, mentor, big brother, father figure, Coach Calvin Ford of undefeated three-division world champion, former three-division simultaneously WBA super featherweight world champion, WBA lightweight world champion, regular world champion, and WBA junior welterweight regular world champion, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 28 wins, no loss, no draw, 26 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Coach Calvin Ford, he states that the biggest fight in Gervonta Tank Davis' career, but the guy is very, very confident in undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. They will be fighting April 15th, Las Vegas, Nevada. And Coach Calvin, he confirms that Ryan Garcia, he says that Ryan Garcia, he's not listening to all of the whispers and all of the people reporting that Ryan Garcia is hesitant and Ryan Garcia is nervous and Ryan Garcia don't want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis and he's avoiding Gervonta Tank Davis and he's capping. Coach Calvin, he said that it's the complete polar opposite. He stated that Ryan Garcia is so overconfident that he gonna beat Tank Davis that he jumped in with 2 feet in the negotiations and agreed to everything. He stated that he even agreed to the Olympic style testing. Okay, he said, well, Ryan Garcia started getting tested before we did. Okay, they got reports that Ryan Garcia already started getting tested for this fight before they did. Now, keep in mind, Gervonta Tank Davis and Coach Calvin, they had some, questions regarding Ryan Garcia's newfound physique and the muscle mass he has gained, and they was questioning if Ryan Garcia was actually dipping in performance enhancers, allegedly, right? And they said, look at the size. And Tank even said, we gonna get him tested, and he need to enter the clean program because I'm not dealing with nobody that has an unfair advantage. That's gonna be a problem, right? He said, look how big Ryan Garcia is. So Ryan Garcia also was questioned by Coach Calvin, who stated in the interview, you look at him in the past, look at the pictures in the past, and look at the pictures in the current pictures. He stated that there's a grave difference, right? So they're questioning whether Ryan Garcia was on the up and up, and Ryan Garcia, he responded to that. He said, "I know they're just trying to play games to get in my head to get me off my square." He says, "But no problem. I have no problem answering their questions." And so Coach Calvin has confirmed that Ryan Garcia has entered the clean boxing program and he got tested before Gervonta Tank Davis has gotten tested. And now Coach Calvin, he stated that not only did he get tested, but he said that he jumped in the negotiations with 2 feet. Okay, that's how eager and confident that he is that he wants to make this fight and that he could beat Gervonta Tank Davis. So he says we definitely paying attention. We understand the what we have in front of us, and we not letting the outside talks of Ryan Garcia capping or Ryan Garcia truly not wanting this fight sway how we view Ryan Garcia, because we see and we know that Ryan Garcia is very confident. He is why he's jumping in with 2 feet. And he also said that the fight is done. They're just letting Gervonta Tank Davis get a little bit of R&R, relaxing and recovery. Okay. And he stated that, then we're going to get that call. We just waiting for the call to get back in camp from Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay, so they letting Gervonta Tank Davis get a little bit of rest and recovery, and he said we waiting to get that call to enter back in the camp. Okay, so when Gervonta Tank Davis is ready to go back in camp, they're gonna make it happen. Also, Ryan Garcia has decided that he moved his camp to Florida. That's where Gervonta Tank Davis is trained. Right now, Florida is very big, and Ryan Garcia is now in Miami. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Gervonta Tank Davis, he trains in Fort Lauderdale. Okay, they're not that far apart, but they're apart from each other. But Ryan Garcia is 1,000% committed to this. Now, Ryan Garcia, he normally trains in California, okay, where he's from, with Coach Goosen. Okay, Coach Goosen's gym is in California, and that's where Ryan Garcia normally he trains. Well, they have packed up and moved shop and set up shop in Florida, right? For whatever he needs, he feels like he needs, to focus on. Maybe he needs to get away from his family and distractions. This is the biggest fight in Ryan Garcia's career. And Ryan Garcia, keep in mind, he's never fought for a world title. Obviously, he's never won a world title. You have to be in it to win it, right? Ryan Garcia is most notably known for his huge social media following. Okay, his videos that go viral with him hitting the Cobra bag, he's him being endorsed by Gatorade and NFL and NBA, right? They endorse Ryan Garcia, right? And he has 9 million Instagram followers. Okay, that's just on Instagram alone. So he has a huge social media following, and that's what he's known for. Gervonta Tank Davis is on the flip side is he's known for what he does in the sport of boxing. Okay, knocking out 26 of his 28 opponents, breaking records, selling out arenas. His last two fights, he broke the live gate at the Barclays Center for a boxing match. That's huge. And at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C., January 7th, that's even huge, right? So Gervonta Tank Davis is known for what he does inside the ring. Ryan Garcia is known for what he does outside the ring. And Ryan Garcia, he has a huge chip on his shoulder because he wants to prove that what he does outside the ring has nothing to do with what he can do inside the ring. And that, even when he fought against Olympic gold medalist, British lightweight star title contender Luke Campbell, and he was floored in that fight by a left hook. He got up to stop Luke Campbell, and he was overly joyed the way he, was able to face adversity, get up, and then, stop Luke Campbell. He was very proud of himself, and he wanted the world to know that, right? Because he does have a chip on his shoulder, right? He was just able to build his brand like no other, okay? And so because of that, people view him as not being tough, not being committed, and he wants to prove to the world that's anything but that. And so if Ryan Garcia was able to go in this fight and beat Gervonta Tank Davis, okay, that would speak volumes. Because again, the biggest tough of his career was Luke Campbell, who never won a world title. Now he's fought for world titles, Luke Campbell, but he's never won a world title. Okay, and then Javier Fortuna after that, who was way past his prime. Okay, these are the fights that Ryan Garcia has had in his career, and they're not very big tests. Okay, and so with that said, for him to go into this fight and beat Gervonta Tank Davis, who's viewed as one of the pound for pound best fighters in the world, he's built his name off of what he's done in the sport. That would speak absolute volumes for Ryan Garcia. Okay, so let's listen to what Coach Calvin had to say.
The fight is made. It's just we just got out of camp, so we're trying to get R&R.
See, so Coach Calvin said the fight is made. We just got a camp, so we just giving him an R&R, relaxing and recovery. Just taking a break, right?
Trying to get a little bit of R&R. Our R&R is spending some time with the youth.
And shout out to Chicken Talk for this interview.
Well, that's what they say. Things might change according and whatnot. It's a big major fight. They got to promote it.
So he said that the date could possibly change because it's such a major fight, but it's going to happen in April. Believe that.
And whatnot. So that's all we're doing is just waiting for the call to go in camp.
And now we're just waiting for the call to go in camp. Gervonta Tank Davis sent that call to go back in camp and to lock back in, right? Like I said, anything is subject to change in the sport of boxing. It's the Wild Wild West.
He did everything. He put everything on the line to actually make this fight happen. We're not saying shit.
So he said he did everything. He did everything. He put everything on the line to make this fight happen.
Ryan started getting tested before we started getting tested. So
he said Ryan started getting tested before we started getting tested. Remember, they was questioning whether he was going to get tested or not, and they was questioning his newfound physique.
I commend him.
So he's saying that I commend him, right? he's doing, he's very confident that he could beat Gervonta Tank Davis, is what he's getting ready to say. Okay. And they're not paying attention to the noise and the chatter that Ryan Garcia is avoiding Gervonta Tank Davis. They ain't looking at it from that standpoint at all.
Definitely confidence in this fight. That's why when y'all sit there and say, this, I ain't going for that because he jumping both feet in.
Yeah,
he definitely do.
Yeah, so you got to understand what.
So you heard what he said. He said Ryan jumped both feet in. He's so confident that he could beat Gervonta Tank Davis. He jumped both feet in the negotiations and accepted everything to make this fight happen. So this is why I try to tell people that say that Ryan Garcia is avoiding this fight. Ryan Garcia feels like he sees something in Gervonta Tank Davis that he can exploit. Whether he's right or wrong is yet to be seen, but he ain't avoiding this fight. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.